Hello everyone, my name is Manish. This is MK Hockey, and yes, we're gonna be just kind of going over a few things today. Just kind of recapping the past couple days of signings. Not so much trades because trades involve obviously the draft. I'm not gonna touch on that almost at all. But as you can see on my channel, I don't really do too much content, but I'm kind of adding slowly to the channel itself more content, maybe not just in terms of shorts, but maybe also in terms of just going over signings that have already been made, and maybe some that could possibly be made. So, other than that, let's take a look at the 30th of June. So that is today. I was going to talk about Will Butcher, but there's not really any reason to do so right now. We have Max Domi who signed today for 4 years. So he's going to stay with Toronto at 3.75. Not bad. He is 29 years old. I think a 4 year contract is decent. It's not a long term one, so it's not going to affect them as much. That will take him to the age of 33 at the end of that contract. Not bad at all. Luke Cunnan, um, has that physical ability at 2.75 million, only a year, so it's not going to hurt San Jose that much. They can most likely a trade chip. Maybe at the deadline he gets traded, flipped for a pick or another asset. Jet Wu, AHL guy, he's going to be basically re-signing. I think it was a league minimum or close to it, 7.75. I think it was. It doesn't have it updated here, but yeah, for depth, just in case, Canucks could use that. Timothy Liljegren, 2 years at $3 million a year. Again, 2 years, and he's only 25 years old. So if he and this takes him to this gives him UFA status. So in 2 years, he's going to be a UFA if Toronto decides not to. Well, depending on what Toronto decides to do tomorrow, I think there's obviously rumors of him. Who is it? Tanev signing a 5x5 contract that will take him till 2029, I believe it is. Again, not a bad contract for Tanev, but he's 33 years old, going on 34 soon, or his birthday might have already passed. And other than that, yeah, like Liljegren, depending on, of course, what happens in a couple of years. Obviously, the cap's going up every year for the next 2 years, and it's going to be up to 100 million in 2 seasons by the end of the 2025-2026 season. So we're going to see a lot of moves being made in order to accommodate other players. John Hayden, 775, cap hit 1 year, not bad. Again, a depth signing. Sean Durzi was a surprising one. He signed for 4 years, so a total of $24 million in Utah, formerly the Arizona Coyotes. $6 million a year. I think that's $1 million too much. I think five would have been the absolute most I would have given Sean Durzi. But hey, they believe in him. It's a 4 year contract. He's 25 years old. I think he'll do well. Isaac Lundstrom, $1.5 million total, 1 year contract, 24-year-old center depth guy, right? Luke Henman, league minimum, signed for 1 year. I don't know why there's an empty space between it, like right above him there. But hey, it is what it is. I'll try to figure out who that was. Maybe it was just a double Luke Henman. Patrick Kane decided to re-sign with Detroit, 1 year contract. The details are actually right here. It's a 1 year, $4 million contract at $2.5 million, and in $2.5 million in bonuses. So that's not bad. Good contract for him. It looks like Stam Steele has also looks like he's signed an extension with the Stars, but we'll get to that in just a bit. We'll refresh the page. Max McCormick, 2 years, 7.75. Not bad. Again, depth guy. And then, of course, we got Sam Reinhart, actually. Sam Reinhart has officially been taken off the market. He's going to be re-signing with Florida. Of course, there's some rumblings that Ekblad might be on his way out. They're trying to shop him. He is injury prone, so he's gotten injured a couple times over the past little bit. So it's going to be tough to see, where they go with Ekblad. But Sam Reinhart, 8-year contract. He's 28 years old, so that will take him to he's 36 years old. So he's going to be basically a Panther for life, unless of course the latter end of the contract, towards the latter end of that contract, they decide to trade him maybe with some retention or something. But if he can, repeat what he did this year, and not necessarily get to 50 goals, but even a 40 goal scorer, I think he might be worth it. But I'm gonna refresh here just to double check how much he signed for. It doesn't look like there's any details yet to how much he signed for. I'm gonna try to find that information right now. Let's take a look at Sam Reinhart. I'm gonna guess it's around 9-ish, maybe 9.5. Considering he reached 50 goals, I think goal scoring, um, you know, does kind of determine where a lot of the money, how a lot of money is spent. I think a lot of people love goal scoring, but at the same time, goal scoring has been going up significantly as well. So maybe it doesn't have as much value in certain people's eyes. But yeah, like other than that, like there's not much we can really discuss right now. I'm trying to see signed with all types. All types. Okay, I have a bit of an issue here, but let's see. Yeah, it's one of those. Oh, one signing. Yeah. Okay, it is what it is. Things things are gonna come about in maybe a little bit, but yeah, that's basically it. That's kind of what I wanted to just quickly talk about. It's a quick, less than 10-minute video, quickly going over some of the, the moves, and other than that, oh, you know what? I didn't talk about potential moves. Now, if I go to NHL free agents, and if I look at not RFA status, but UFA status, we'll take a look at RFA status as well, just in case. But some of the bigger names I wanted to discuss on here, we got Jeff Skinner, Steven Stamkos. Reinhardt is still there. I'm gonna try to refresh and see if he disappears. He does not disappear yet. So Sports Track has not been updated yet. But we have Skinner, Stamkos, obviously Gensel and Reinhardt are going to their respective teams. Gensel is going to be signing Tampa Bay. It's going to be probably announced tomorrow. Reinhardt is signed for 8 years. Money has not been disclosed. Same with Gensel. If we're looking at maybe a little bit down and down, Tyler Bertuzzi is another guy. Teravainen. The reason why I bring those guys up, they're on the south side of 30 years old. A lot of the other players 30 plus. It's kind of hard to kind of gauge when they will fall off. We're looking at Jonathan Marchessault. He is 33.5. I bring him up because I'm looking at maybe what Vancouver can do. Full disclosure, I'm a Vancouver Canucks fan. I go to a bunch of games every year, but I think Marchessault could bring a lot to Vancouver if maybe they can get into like a team-friendly contract. I don't know if they will be able to do that. Bertuzzi would be another guy I think would be great in Vancouver. Give him the 44. Why not, right? Obviously Lindholm is not signing there. Having another restaurant. Tarasenko has a great shot. Him, like on the power play, he's pretty decent, but still probably won't go all the way. Tyler Toffoli, he might not have the speed. He might have never really had the speed, but he's always had the skill. I think that's something that works really well with players who are in their 30s. And for Tyler Toffoli, he's in his early 30s. So if he does sign, I'm thinking he signs around for like 5 years at $5 million, something like that. If Vancouver can get him and maybe like a Tyler Bertuzzi, great. That would be amazing. If not, one of those two, I think there's a lot of guys who can fill certain holes that Canucks might have. I'm just gonna look at daily face-off right now and take a look at starting not lineup combos and take a look at Vancouver right now. So right now we got Hoglander, Miller, Besser, Suter, Patterson, Coles, and then Joshua. Yeah, like, right. Joshua has signed, so he's gonna be on the left side. Teddy Bluger's there, but I don't think Bluger is the man. I don't like they signed him. He's there, so it's gonna. That's the only real line going forward. The Giuseppe's there. That fourth line center might not be Oman, but Oman, to be fair to him, he's played decently, but he's not. I don't think he's the one to be there. Now, that second line left winger would, like, who would you put there? I was gonna say Gensel, but Gensel signing in Tampa Bay. I was gonna say Reinhardt, hometown boy, but he's re-signing with Florida. So, Stamkos maybe. Stamkos with PD and put Coles in maybe. I think that would be great, considering Stamkos is going to the market, and you know, Tampa has already decided to sign Gensel, so maybe Stamkos there. Maybe have a Toffoli come in. Maybe put Toffoli with PD and maybe a Stamkos. That would be great. Maybe keep Garland there, and then put Pods on the right wing here, and maybe move Linus Carlson if he's willing to play both sides to the left wing where the Giuseppe is, and keep Oman there. I think that would be decent. It's doable with the cap space that Vancouver has opened up. If we quickly go to cap friendly and we just look at teams and we look at Vancouver, they have around $12 million in cap space right now. Stamkos might cost around $6 million. Maybe 4 years, $6 million. I think that is good for what Stamkos can be. He is a little older, so that's why I don't have a cap hit as high. In terms of Toffoli, maybe 5x5, like I mentioned earlier. But other than that, yeah, there's not really much to discuss than the fact that we have our first big not first big guy off the board, but one of the main guys who are going to be available off the board in Sam Reinhart. So, other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, remember to like, subscribe, and I was going to say follow me on Facebook, but there's some issues with Facebook, accessing Facebook right now, so you'll only be able to get my content here. I will put shorts every now and then, say who's signed where, maybe throw a short up. Oh, big shocker! Vancouver just said something like that, and yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to make sure the cursor's on the record button, and thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye.